There comes a moment in life when you realize that change is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. The life you dream of is within reach, but it requires a shift, a conscious decision to wake up and transform. You are not bound by your past. Your habits, thoughts, and emotions from yesterday do not define what is possible for you today. If you want something different, you must start thinking differently. The mind is powerful, more powerful than you've ever been taught. It has the ability to reshape your reality, but only if you take control of it. Many people wake up every day and live on autopilot, repeating the same routines, the same thoughts, and the same emotional reactions. They are trapped in a loop, reliving yesterday over and over again. But transformation requires breaking this cycle. It starts with a decision to stop being a prisoner of old habits and step into the unknown with confidence. You must feel your future before it arrives. If you want success, don't just think about it, live in the emotions of it. Feel the confidence, the joy, the strength that comes with it. The mind cannot tell the difference between what is imagined and what is real. When you align your thoughts and emotions with your goals, you shift your energy, and the world begins to respond in ways you never expected. Transformation is not about waiting for the right time. It's about choosing the right mindset now. Start visualizing your future self. Rehearse the thoughts of the person you want to become, and take one step each day toward that vision. Your mind is the key to everything. The moment you wake up to your true potential is the moment your transformation begins. Make the decision today. Wake up and transform. Your thoughts shape your reality. Every thought you think sends a signal into your body, influencing your emotions, behaviors, and ultimately your life experiences. Most people go through life unaware of how their thoughts are shaping their reality. They wake up thinking the same thoughts, which trigger the same emotions, leading to the same decisions, and in turn producing the same results. This cycle becomes so deeply ingrained that they start believing that life is just happening to them, rather than realizing they are the ones creating it. If you repeatedly think thoughts of stress, worry, or fear, your body will respond by producing chemicals that reinforce those feelings. Your brain and nervous system don't differentiate between what's happening in the external world and what's happening in your mind. This means that every time you recall a painful memory, relive a past failure, or imagine a negative outcome, your body responds as if it's happening in real time. Over time, these repeated thoughts become your personality, and your personality shapes your personal reality. But what if you could interrupt this cycle? What if, instead of unconsciously repeating old patterns, you became intentional about your thoughts? The truth is, you have the power to direct your mind in a way that aligns with the life you want to create. If you start thinking thoughts of gratitude, confidence, and abundance, your body will respond in kind. You'll start to feel different, act differently, and ultimately experience different outcomes. Science has shown that the brain is incredibly adaptable. It's always rewiring itself based on repeated thoughts and experiences. This means you're never stuck. No matter how long you've been thinking in a certain way, you can begin shifting your reality today by consciously choosing new thoughts. When you wake up each morning, instead of defaulting to stress or worry, take a moment to set an intention for the day. Choose thoughts that empower you. Imagine yourself succeeding, growing, and becoming the person you aspire to be. Transformation doesn't start outside of you, it starts within. The moment you take control of your thoughts, you take control of your future. Wake up to the power of your mind, and your life will begin to change in ways you never thought possible. Break free from the past. Most people live their lives trapped in a loop, unknowingly repeating the same emotional and behavioral patterns every day. They wake up thinking about yesterday, reliving past experiences, and reinforcing the same beliefs that have kept them stuck. The past becomes their identity, shaping their future before it even arrives. But if you want transformation, you must break free from this cycle. Your brain is wired to seek familiarity. It clings to past experiences because they provide a sense of certainty, even if those experiences are limiting. If you've been hurt, your mind reminds you to be cautious. If you've failed, it warns you not to try again. But holding on to past pain and fear only guarantees that you will continue living in the same emotional state. You cannot create a new future if your mind is anchored to the past. The key to breaking free is awareness. You must first recognize the repetitive thoughts that keep you tied to old patterns. Are you constantly telling yourself the same disempowering story? Are you reliving moments of failure, rejection, or regret? The moment you become aware of these habitual thoughts, you gain the power to change them. True transformation happens when you shift your focus from the past to the future. Instead of replaying old memories, start imagining new possibilities. Picture yourself living the life you desire. Feel the emotions of success, joy, and confidence as if they are already happening. When you begin to rewire your mind with new thoughts, your body and emotions will follow. Your past does not define you, unless you allow it to. Every single day, you have the choice to let go of what no longer serves you. You can wake up and decide that today will be different. The future is not something that happens by chance. It is something you create. But you can only step into it fully when you release the weight of the past. Emotions are the key to change. Every great transformation begins not just with a thought, but with a feeling. Most people believe that they will feel happy, confident, or successful only after their circumstances change. They wait for external validation before allowing themselves to experience the emotions they desire, but the truth is the process works the other way around. Your emotions shape your reality long before the results appear. Think about it. If you constantly feel stressed, fearful, or doubtful, your body remains in a state of survival. It produces chemicals that reinforce those emotions, keeping you stuck in a cycle of worry and limitation. But if you start feeling the emotions of success, gratitude, and abundance before they manifest in your life, you send a powerful signal to your brain and body that a new reality is already unfolding. Your emotions are not just responses to the outside world. They are tools for transformation. When you consistently feel a certain way, your mind begins to believe that reality is already true. This is why people who expect failure often experience failure. They live in the emotional state of defeat before anything even happens. On the other hand, those who embody confidence, joy, and purpose attract the very circumstances that match those emotions. The key to change is learning to generate the emotions of your desired future before it arrives. Instead of waiting for success to feel confident, practice feeling confident now. Instead of waiting for external reasons to be happy, cultivate happiness from within. By repeatedly experiencing these elevated emotions, you begin to rewire your brain and body to align with your vision. Your life will not change when something outside of you shifts. It will change when you shift from within. Choose to feel the emotions of your future self today and watch as your reality transforms to match the energy you create. Daily mental rehearsal. Your brain does not distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. This means that every time you visualize yourself succeeding, growing, and becoming the person you want to be, you are training your mind to make that vision a reality. This is the power of daily mental rehearsal. The act of intentionally focusing your thoughts on the future you desire until it becomes second nature. Most people unconsciously rehearse the wrong things. They wake up and immediately think about their problems, their failures, and their limitations. As they relive negative experiences in their minds, they reinforce old emotional patterns, keeping themselves stuck in the same reality. But transformation requires a shift. Instead of rehearsing past struggles, you must train your brain to focus on new possibilities. Start each day by mentally rehearsing your ideal future. Close your eyes and see yourself achieving your goals. Imagine how it feels to wake up energized, confident, and in control. Visualize yourself taking bold actions, overcoming challenges, and creating the life you desire. The more you repeat this process, the more your brain rewires itself to accept this new version of you as reality. This is not wishful thinking, it is science. Studies have shown that athletes who mentally rehearse their performances improve just as much as those who physically practice. Your mind and body respond to mental training just as they do to real-life experiences. By engaging in daily mental rehearsal, you activate the same neural pathways that will drive you toward success in the physical world. Your thoughts create a blueprint for your future. The more you practice seeing yourself as successful, disciplined, and capable, the more natural those qualities become. Make daily mental rehearsal a habit, and soon you will find yourself living the life you once only imagined. Take action with absolute certainty. Visualization and mental rehearsal are powerful, but transformation is incomplete without action. Many people get stuck in the trap of waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for more confidence, or waiting for circumstances to change. But real change happens when you take action as if success is inevitable. You must move forward with absolute certainty, not because you see the results yet, but because you have decided they are already yours. When you act with confidence, even before you feel ready, you send a strong signal to your brain and body that this new version of you is real. Your actions reinforce your beliefs, and over time, your beliefs shape your reality. This is why those who take bold, consistent action often seem unstoppable. They don't wait for external validation, they create it. Doubt and hesitation weaken your momentum. The more you second-guess yourself, the more you reinforce old patterns of fear and inaction. Instead, commit to taking one step every single day toward your transformation. Even small actions, choosing a positive thought, practicing gratitude, or stepping out of your comfort zone, compound over time and create massive results. Your mind will always try to keep you safe by keeping you the same. It will resist change, telling you that you're not ready or that transformation is too difficult. But the moment you push past that resistance and take action anyway, you begin rewiring your identity. You start proving to yourself that you are capable, that you are disciplined, and that you are in control of your future. Wake up every day and move forward with certainty. Act as if you have already succeeded, and soon the world will reflect that truth back to you. Transformation is not something you wait for. It is something you create, and it starts the moment you decide to take action, no matter what.